Hey guys, Fish for Mikey. So I just thought I'd show you guys what my room looks like before I go fishing. Just because I just thought it'd be interesting. Kind of, I have like what my gear looks like, what I do, and how I keep my bags packed and all that. And you'll see how I pick what gear I'm taking and everything. So yeah. Okay, so here's the door. I've got my bag, my rod bag, which is packed with 2 bait casters, it has a finesse rod, and my frog rod, and also my camera tripod, which is somewhere in here, which is really big and heavy. Then I have my dial book. I always look through the books before I go, so I'll talk you through those in a bit. I have the gear that I've taken out of my boxes that I can't use because of it being winter, or I don't have enough room. Here's my trout boxes here, all open because I pick trout gear as well. I like sort it out because I take some bass gear when I go trout fishing and the other way around. Let me just clean my camera. So then, see, my reel box is fuller than normal. Has all of my reels in, except for my bait casters, because my bait casters are normally in there. And my soft plastics box is almost completely empty, other than this bag here and a couple other soft plastics and gloves. And then my other bag is almost empty. I've got my old PROX INC. I have two. I have 2 left-handed ones, brand new version, and this is the older one. I have a right-handed one identical to this, but I don't know where it is at the moment. It's kind of empty as well. Here's my lure box. This is one of my lure boxes. This is my bass lure box. This is like my fixing lure box. So let's go down. As you can see, not much in there really, almost empty, and it's empty all the way down. Then here's the side, because I don't have enough time. I have much time. I don't clear up all my stuff. So I've got like wire, a frog, pliers, line, hook sharpener, marker pens, sweets, other things. Trout lures, hairspray, drying lures that I made that are drying up there, a rod that I painted, an old line thingy, a 500 meter reel of 60-pound bass line, nylon. I have a bait caster just here, but all my bait casters gone off the wall. My sea bait caster is here, with the spools are. I have all my bags down. My coats all hang up again. I have all of my stuff hung. I have all of my rods out of my rod bag because I normally use that bag there to keep all of my stuff in. It's all here on the couch, on the sofa. I have 3 different, I think 2 or 3 different. There's my light gear, my medium to heavy gear, and then my sea fishing and bait casting rods. I have an old Pringle pot bag, some fishing gloves, some clothes that I haven't tidied yet, my PlayStation and everything, and then my bags, which I keep walking over. This is some stuff that I unpacked the other day. In my unbagging, I have my side pack bag, which I keep all of my gear in that I need. So my camera, my GoPro and all that. This is my fishing bag. I have my rod. I have a rod holder, and then this side I have my Daiwa scales. I would have bought PROX scales if I could find them, but I bought Daiwa ones because I also like Daiwa. If anyone wants to know, if you watch my other videos, I go on about Daiwa all the time. But I just started. I bought a PROX Valtom BC2 101H about 6 months ago, and I've used it like 4 or 5 times, and I seriously love it. It's personally, I prefer it to my Balzon. So I got the newer version, identical, but just the newer one, the 2015 one. I had the older one, and now I've got the magazine for this year, which has all of the new gear in, and I'm talking to PROX and the owners, and I'm talking to them about stuff, and I want to get either this one or another one, and with a bass rod as well. So we'll see what goes on. Okay, so my bag, I've got my camera in the top. Then underneath I have my Senkos, chatterbaits, soft plastics down the side in a separate bag. Then underneath, and then I have some more soft plastics with jig heads on. Underneath that I have loads and loads of other stuff. I'm going to sort it out. I'm just going to get my. Just bear with me a minute. I'm going to get my iPad holder. Just clip that in there like that. Okay, so hopefully you can see my bag. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm taking so I can repack it. I'm taking some soft plastics, it's like minnow imitations and shad imitations. I'm taking some hog callers, 3 chatterbaits, 3 jigs, and tons of Senkos, pumpkin, green, some yellow with black bits in them, I don't know what you call them, and then I have a pink and purple one as well. I prefer the round Senkos, but I couldn't get them, so I got the square, like the more square shaped ones. Got a ton of soft plastics. These are Mega Vios Project EBA 5-inch lures front. I also have a mixture of Gary Yamamoto and other lures in the back, and then in the middle I have just a ton of different lures and some TD EDM sluggers by Daiwa, and also some, I believe they are Berkeley swim things. I also have a Berkeley cross that I like to use in my bag, but in my other bag. So in here I have some minnows and stuff, spinner baits in the bottom, one small swim bait, jig heads, trailer hooks, all that sort of stuff. No top waters in here, I don't think. It's all vibrates. I've got some other big lures here. One frog, because I want to try it, 'cause it's a new one. Popper frog, Berkeley Popper frog. I have an angel kiss. I can't remember what this one's called. I have an angel kiss, a trendy, and then a Imakatsu BT112 twist, which is really nice lure, triple hooked, everything. Then I have my Lucky Craft box. I have the brand new Lucky Craft pointer in bluegill colour, 200 Sammy 100s, 180 at 190, and then 160. I also have a, what's this one called now? It's a, I also have a Lucky Craft Stacy, and this is called like a BC something, I think. CB100 as well. It's a crankbait in bluegill colour as well. And then I have my swimbait box. I can open this one for you. Got 3 or 4 swimbaits. There's one. It's my swimbait box, but I also have a few cranks in there, a blade bait and 2 long minnows. Daiwa Sea Bass Hunters Type F, I think they are. Then I have hooks and smaller jig heads. Okay, so let's put this back and I'll show you what's in the rest of it. Put this big box at the bottom. Okay, I'll cut this and then... Okay, so that's the gear I'll be taking tomorrow. So I just thought I would give you sort of a talk over PROX, just about what how I feel about them, and what I would advise to you about them, and like how good the quality of their items are. So yeah. So PROX do many different things, from ice fishing, all the electronic stuffs and everything, like ice fishing, small, tiny little fish fishing, and many other things. They do things like benches, chairs. Typically, PROX, you'll see them in your, like, normally in Japan in the local tackle store. You'll see things like PROX pliers and PROX scales and that sort of thing. You don't normally see many PROX rods and stuff, which is what I want. Like I have PROX hook sharpener there. I need to get one of those net holding things. They're awesome. Fish grabbers and all sorts, boxes, bags, gear like clothing, waders, all that sort of thing. So yeah, so they do some fly fishing gear. As I'm not a fly fisherman, I don't know much about it. I've had a look at it, and it seems pretty good quality as things go. Yeah, like I said, they do like ice fishing gear. They also do like a really cheap range of bait casters, which I don't think are that good, but I don't know. The majority of their gear is called Valtom. Like these ones, the Valtom J Light, which I'm guessing is the light jigging rod, light jigging reel. Which is this purple one there. So yeah, I don't think they're that bad of a company. So the reel that I want is that I'm trying to get is the Valtom. The PROX. It's called the PROX Valtom VBC S1L7 3D. and that one has a 7.3 to 1 gear ratio. It weighs 218 grams, and it takes up to up to 40-pound braid, I think. It's only a 4-ball bearing system. The one I have a 5-ball bearing system, but it has a better gear ratio than the Valtom that I own. So I advise people that don't listen to the gear, like so much the ball bearings. It doesn't matter that much if it's only got 4 ball bearings or 5 or 3, unless it's like 1, which is kind of really bad. But personally, I'm recommending PROX gear. I've loved this one reel. It's ridiculously good. I want to try their digital salt gear, but I think all of it is right-handed and I'm left-handed, so it doesn't really suit me. They also do carp rods. Sorry, not rods, carp reels. Like literally everything. Sea fishing reels, jigging reels, light reels. See, there's some of their carp reels. They don't cost very much money, but I think they are pretty good. The one that I want to get at the moment is this one here, the Gonzo Spin. I want to get it for trout fishing. Not necessarily this one, but one like it. I want to get a PROX for trout fishing. I might get the Valtom. Which one is it now? I think the Valtom 2-speed. Yes, the Valtom 2-speed V2 1500. I really want to try and see how good they really are. But I might have to just try the Valtom Red Neo, which is the cheaper version, which I can find in most places. Which then I'll try the VREN 20, or the VREN 30S, which is slightly bigger, but it doesn't bother me that much. So onto rods. I know I'm kind of blabbering on a bit, but I'm really enjoying PROX at the moment, so I'm kind of excited to tell you guys about it. So onto rods. I haven't really looked through their rods that much. I know they have quite a few different styles. They have the Micro Bass, which is a pack-up rod, which is good for drop shots and that sort of thing. 3.5 to 14 gram, so not that big, and 4 to 12 pound line. To buy that in Japan costs around 7,000 yen. It will differ depending on the shop, so I'm not sure about anywhere else. I want to buy the Mobile Trout, which is like an 8-piece rod. It comes with an extension, 7cm extension, which screws into the end to make the end of the rod longer for your arm. It all comes in a box, and in Japan that costs around 11,000 yen. So that's 1 to 4 gram lure and 2 to 6 pound line. It's 70% carbon, so pretty good. And it's 1m78. So I'm not sure about that in foot. So they do many different ones. They do like Salt Seas, which is like more of it's like a rock fishing, like jigging rod, which also comes with an extension of six inches. Yeah, 6 inches. Yeah, so it's an 8'6" rod altogether with the extension, which for me that is nice, a perfect size for sea fishing. They do squid rods. I mean, here you go. Here's some of the rod. Here's 3 of the rods. These are pack-up ones. Then you see the squid rods this side. Yeah, so squid jigging rods. Then you've got your octopus rods here, and the squid bait casting squid rods. I want one of these bait casting squid rods for bass fishing because I like to use a slightly stronger rod. But they also have these ones, which is, I believe they're bass rods. This one is okay. This one matches my. This matches my Valtom. This is the Buchinuki BC2. That one there. It's a good rod. Many different kinds. I'm kind of just talking a bit too much now. So one of the good rods is the Bastille SE. This is a bait casting rod. Comes in blue. They have a pink one, which is a spinning rod. It's the BAT S602ML CB. This one here. Now I believe they'll do 2 different versions. Yep, they do a 5. They're both 5 to 14 pound line. Okay, they're both identical. One comes in pink and one comes in blue. They both have the same bait casting in blue and pink, and spinning in blue and pink. Now this is 5 to 14 gram and 8 to 12 pound. I believe the majority of their rods are about the same. The one that I would match with my Valtom, because it's a BC2, is the Buchinuki BC2, which is 10 to 40 grams, or 12 to 25 pound line. So that is ideal for me. Like, that is the strength that I want, because for me that's a frog rod. It may not be a bass rod, but for me that's a perfect for frogging. And so I'm just trying to find out. I'm just trying to find out what that rod is actually for. I don't think it actually has a like specific thing, so I think it would be pretty good. But again, I really like the look of. I'm just about to show you the rod. The squid metal rod, and it doesn't actually say what weight. 60 gram, up to 60 gram. So that is a proper jig rod, squid jig rod. So it has a really long handle. I believe that would be about 30 to 40 centimeters in between the handle end and the back.
It is, how long is it now? I believe it's 2 meters 19, and it's 98% carbon, so it's a proper good rod. It has the soft tip for jigging, like the soft hard tip to just like, so it'd be perfect for frogging. I think anyway. So yeah, it's pretty nice, to be honest. They also have the Octopus BC2, which is this rod here. Is also pretty good. Slightly heavier duty, but yeah. So all in all, PROX is a really good company. I've talked too much about them, so I've kind of bored you. I'm very sorry, and I personally love this company now. They are from Osaka, so yeah, and they sell good gear. So if you ever see something made by PROX, PROX reel or PROX rod, and it's not too bad price, and you've heard what I've said and wanted to try one, get it, and you might find out you love it just as much as I do, because it is really good. And if you want to know anything else about PROX, like about their older gear, I have a few of this. I have like 3 reels now by PROX, so I can tell you a bit about those and like the quality of them, the strength of them. I'll talk a bit about them tomorrow on my videos tomorrow, because I'll be using my Valtom BC2 101H, my newer one, because I have two. One is older and one is newer. They're both left-handed, and then I have a right-handed one, the same as my old one. So check out my video. Make sure you watch the new one that comes. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Please like my video, because no one ever likes my video. I think I've got 1 like on all of my videos. Hopefully I catch some big bass, because apparently there's bass up to six. I was about to say sex then. Sorry. About up to £6. 6, 7, 8 pound is, I think the biggest one they caught was around £11. It's about this big. This fish was. They have pictures of them, these guys holding these big black bass like this, and it's ridiculous. So we're going to see if we can catch some of those big fish. It's going to be really fun if we do, and I'm going to test out my rods. So thanks for watching. Like I said, subscribe, like this video, and also check out my other videos. In my last video I did just like yesterday, I decided I would link my giveaway, but I'm not going to do it with this video. So check out my giveaway, enter, because and tell everyone you can, or all people who you know that like fishing, please tell them to check out my channel and see what they think of me, of my channel, if they enjoy it or don't enjoy it, or anything like that. So see ya.